Hi, today we're going to learn how to properly format an APA paper using Microsoft Word. If you follow these steps, it will help you to be able to get everything formatted properly to meet those pesky APA standards. I've already prepared a title page and a brief reference page for us, and we're going to get started formatting all of this. My most important tip would be to wait to the very end to format after you've written your entire paper. That way you can make sure that all the changes are applied globally and that you've caught all of the things that you needed to catch. We're going to start today by setting the margins. We're going to go up to Format, Document, and that's going to bring up the margins window. And you can see here that they are set for the default Microsoft at 1.25. We're going to change both of those, the left and right, down to 1. And there they go. Next, we're going to change the font. We're going to start by going to Edit, Select All, and we're going to make sure this goes to Times New Roman, and we're not going to pick up any style like bold or bold italics. Make sure you don't. Just plain Times New Roman, and it's already set at 12 points, so we're fine. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Format, Paragraphs, and we're going to set this using line spacing to double spaced. That is the entire paper, including the title page and the reference page. Everything is now going to be double spaced. Then the next thing we need to do is take our title block here and going up here to our menu bar using Align Center and adjust that so now that's centered. It's centered left to right, and we also want to check, see if it's centered top to bottom. It looks a little high, so I'm going to add a line in there and just bring it to where it's a little bit more centered on the page. Maybe one more line. Lastly, before we leave this title page, we're going to insert our header. Now, there's two ways to get into the header. You can double click up here in the top, or you can go to View, Header and Footer, either way. And the first thing I'm going to do is add the shortened version of our title. You'll notice that this is not in all capitals as it is in the running head. It is just up here now. Then we can tab over and we're going to insert a page number, and that'll bring up this window. The alignment is on the right, which is correct, and we can just go ahead and click OK, and it will insert it. And you do want to go back here and check and make sure that it's still in Times New Roman. Sometimes if you're not careful, it might switch formats on you. It is, so then what we can do is close this out, and now we've created a header that goes all the way through every page. Coming down here to the reference list, the first thing we're going to have to do is adjust the spacing here, because when we went to double space, we added too much space. The references need to start right here under the word References. This word References needs to be centered, just like the title block, so we're going to go up and do that again. And then we're going to use hanging indents. Some people space over for their hanging indents. It can create a lot of problems when you go back to make changes. So here's the best way to do it. Select the entire reference list, go to Format, Paragraph, and up here where it says Special, select Hanging. Click OK, and that will create your hanging indents for you. Not only that, you can fix any little errors that pop up, but now if you make any changes or anything, everything will stay in a proper hanging indent. The last thing we're going to do before we complete this is we're going to get rid of this hyperlink that popped up while we were typing. And the simplest, easiest way to do that is to position our cursor here at the end of the hyperlink and click on Delete. And now it's no longer a hyperlink. And now, most important step, remember to save all these changes before you quit. And that's how you format a paper for APA in Microsoft Word.